Count Dean is waiting for you at the throne room. After your previous encounter, you can only assume that he's up to something. The guards have drawn their swords and are blocking the exit. Count Dean starts talking to you in a soft voice. He says that he has personally requested your assistance. He wants you to scout Bilberon Fortress on the border. This underground fortress, originally built to defend against the Orc army, it now lies in Orc hands. Scout them and learn. It is a very dangerous mission, but refusal means that you will be at the mercy of Dean's guards. Per Count Dean's request, you agreed to infiltrate and surveil.
Wandering one, how can I help you?
You stand before. Texts say the goddesses sacrificed themselves. Althena, the one in the center, is the goddess of compassion. If your party falls during your adventure, a prayer to Althena. If you are repeatedly depending on her grace, the amount. The Orc army presently controls Bilberon, the underground fortress built into the canyon. The King's army has been mounting a fierce offensive to try and reclaim the fortress.
It's my turn. Outstanding.
You step into the enemy kitchen. A corpulent chef grabs a goblin instead of meat and suddenly stops. The cook, sensing your presence, stares directly at you. Luckily, her sight's not so keen, so she doesn't notice you. Eventually, the chef returns to her meat cutting. You use the goblin's screams to mask your escape.
They're here.
The pathway, blocked with a stone wall, doesn't look like it would give way unless you bombed it.
They're coming.
They're coming.
Oh my.
It's my turn.
Done.
Here they come.
Yes. Oh yeah.
Outstanding. I got it. Oh, I can do that. I got it. Voila.
What?
It's my turn.
At the bottom of the stairs is an area connected to the sewers. This seems your most likely escape route. After defeating the Minotaur, you move through the sewer's filth. The reconnaissance mission went well. You gathered intel and slipped back across enemy lines. Among the treasures you claimed is the great sword of the hero Javelin. You succeeded in acquiring intel on the underground fortress. This job will be completed once you report to Count Dean.
You're back. You have a request.
You report everything you learned to Count Dean. Unfortunately, naturally, he demands the great sword, but at least he's in a good mood now. It seems that he thinks much more highly of you now. Dean confides in you some of the problems in the... Once the king went missing, the Prime Minister began recommending the Archduke MacNeil of Bulgar to the throne. Bulgar is an aggressive nation to the north. MacNeil is related to the King of Hydeland and has a legal... Count Dean claims that MacNeil has been rallying nobles in Hydeland to support... That's why Dean hired Tommet to steal the scepter. He says that Tommet is extreme... Suddenly, the Prime Minister and the Princess appear. It seems you are being watched. The Count glowers. The Prime Minister warns you not to involve yourself any further. The Princess, as usual... Since you completed the job at the castle, you return to the Adventurers Guild to tell them what transpired.